Hello, it's a brand new day. Let's talk about what Mother Nature has in store for us in this Monday edition of the Texas Weather Roundup. Good morning. It is Monday, the 15th of January, 2024. I'm the one, the only, Baldy in Chief David Reimer here at the Texas Storm Chasers. It's cold. We've had some snow, we've had some freezing drizzle that has resulted in a bit of slicky doom and icy bridges, roads, and overpasses for some folks. We had the surprise of lake effect snow last evening into this morning, mostly across North Texas, Central Texas, into East Texas. That was caused by the low levels of the atmosphere moistening up beneath a layer of warm air about 4 to 5,000 feet above the sea level. It was about 45 to 50 degrees. Typically, you don't see snow in that situation. You see freezing drizzle, but we had enough cold air in place and just enough moisture to where it snowed. Generally speaking, 10, 20, 30 miles south of some of our larger lakes, we had lake effect snow bands drop up to an inch of dry, powdery snow. And, well, there you go. Mama Nature's going to do what Mama Nature's going to do, and that was definitely one of those things we didn't anticipate on the scale it happened last night. So we head into today as we pop on over to the high-resolution rapid refresh model. We're going to see pockets of freezing drizzle, light freezing rain continue across the Brazos Valley, Central Texas, Southeast Texas, the coastal plains, the Golden Triangle, and East Texas. You'll note as time goes on, we're going to shift that activity further southeast as skies begin to clear with drier air filtering in from the northwest. By this evening, we should be mostly done with winter mischief, though we can't totally rule out spotty freezing drizzle or drizzle in deep South Texas, the Golden Triangle, and the upper Texas coast. The main event, one might say, is this morning into this afternoon. We do not expect widespread travel impacts. We do not expect enough ice to bring down the power grid in terms of knocking power lines down from the weight of ice. We don't expect a whole lot of tree damage out of this. We expect generally minor accumulations, regardless of winter weather advisories, winter storm warnings. Frankly, at this point, all that matters is there's going to be icy spots on roads, bridges, overpasses, but it probably won't be 100% coverage. It'll be more spotty, which kind of makes it dangerous since you might be doing highway speeds thinking everything's fine. You come up on a bridge that has ice on it and you go whoop and into the wall. That's not fun. But again, maybe a trace to up to a tenth of an inch of ice in spots. If we keep up with this whole lake effect snow thing, we may see localized accumulations up to a half inch for a small number of folks before things clear out this evening in terms of precipitation chances. Temperature wise, as we head into this afternoon, it will stay in the 20s across the northern half of Texas, about 60 to 64 down in the Rio Grande Valley before the cold front finally makes it through either late tonight or tomorrow. West of the Davis Guadalupe Mountains, since we're dealing with a shallow Arctic air mass for now, that air mass has not been able to make it over the mountains further west, thus preserving the warmth across the borderland far west Texas. The Big Bend will see highs in the 60s this afternoon there, but for the northern two-thirds of Texas, we're not getting out of the teens and 20s or 30s. It's going to be cold. So we go into tonight, it's actually going to be colder than last night. It looks like temperatures below zero in the Texas Panhandle, parts of West Texas. We'll be talking about single digits to 10 degrees. Northwest Texas, the Big Country, the Permian Basin, down into the Concho Valley. Notice Alpine. You're going to be 65 this afternoon. You're getting down to 7 tonight. How about that 60-degree drop? Woo-wee, Nelly. We'll see 20s all the way into Southeast Texas, the Golden Triangle, pretty much all the way to the Texas Gulf Coast. The only spot who may remain above freezing barely, Rio Grande Valley, right on the border of Mexico, Brownsville, South Padre Island, McAllen. You're probably going to hit freezing tonight as well, so it's going to be quite chilly. Wind chills out with those north winds, as light as they may be at times, still going to be below zero across the northern half of Texas. So we get into tomorrow afternoon. It'll be a little warmer, but it's still going to be cold, that's for sure. Highs, generally speaking, 20s and 30s across the state, 40s right down in the Rio Grande Valley with 40s to low 50s, the borderland around Alpine. Otherwise, the rest of the state probably not getting above freezing across the northern two-thirds of Texas tomorrow afternoon, but we'll have clearing skies. If we still have any icy issues by tomorrow, wind will take care of that. and cause it to evaporate even if we stay below freezing. Wednesday morning, it's going to be cold. In fact, it may be colder for some folks than tonight. Teens to 20s across a vast majority of Texas. Once again, looks like this time Brownsville may hit the freezing mark. It's going to be cold. The only spot that may remain above freezing, El Paso, barely. The rest of the state, you're having a freeze Tuesday night. And then, how about this for Wednesday? We all get above freezing highs. Generally speaking, 40s to low 50s, eastern half of Texas, mid 50s to upper 60s. Western half of Texas, 70. There in Fort Stockton, it looks like it is going to be pretty darn nice. Let me tell you, after this cold weather, that's going to feel like summertime. So we all get above freezing Wednesday. Thursday morning, dropping below freezing again. Panhandle, West Texas, Texoma, North Texas, the Arklatex, East Texas, and then some of the valleys down into the hill country, the Edwards Plateau, but definitely much, much warmer compared to the next few nights. And then Thursday afternoon, look at this. It's going to be in the 60s, 70s, even low 80s. Southern two-thirds of Texas. As we talk about the Panhandle, Northwest Texas, Texoma, the Arklatex, low 50s it looks like, which is still much nicer than the next few days. And then another surge of cold air moves in. That'll knock us back down into the 30s for high temperatures on Friday across the northern third to the northern half of Texas. But it is not anywhere near the intensity of what we're dealing with now. So that's nice. But you'll get 1 to 2 days of warm weather, and then it's going to get colder again. That's going to be it for your Monday edition of the Texas Weather Roundup. After we deal with the precipitation chances today, we should be dry. Tuesday, Wednesday, slight chance for a few showers. Thursday, it looks like in the eastern third of Texas, maybe. If not, good. We'll stay dry then through the late weekend. As always, you can get your local weather forecast, interactive weather radar, daily Texas weather roundups, and more in the free, the awesome, the super McDuper Texas Storm Chasers mobile app. Just search for Texas Storm Chasers in your device's app store. And as always, visit us on the web, TexasStormChasers.com. Thank you to all those who have tuned in over the last several days. We've got many new faces. We appreciate you trusting us with your weather information. We always accept suggestions, comments, feedback. If you want to throw a tomato at my head, you can try doing that too. But I've got a mallet sitting on the desk. You think I'm kidding? I've actually got a mallet on my desk, so tomatoes get to go to the mallet. And that's about it. So y'all have a great Monday. We'll chat with y'all through the day. We'll keep an eye on things here. Knock on wood that we don't have any issues with the power grid this morning or tomorrow morning during the high demand periods, and we'll see what happens. Have a good one. Stay warm. God bless.